This shit working? Yup. What's cracking? What's up with it? So, today's video topic is why single mothers purposely sabotage a relationship between a father and a daughter. I don't really see nobody talking about this shit on the internet, and that's something that I have experience with, and I've thought about it. Why not make a quick video on the dynamics of how to deal with a problem like that? Because I see a lot on the internet where people say, oh, you see these clickbait videos, single mothers are bad because of this, or don't date single mothers because of woo, whatever the fuck, there's plenty of those videos. But nobody really breaks down why, there's a difference on how they engage in parental alienation between a father and son and a daughter and father. And if you don't know that distinction, that there's actually a distinction between how they engage in it, you're gonna be fucking lost. And I know this to be a fact because through experience, right? And I see it within society, but I don't really see nobody pointing it out, and I think it needs to be pointed out. And I want to make one thing very clear, that any adult that engages in the purposely destroying the innocence of a child, despite whether you fucking like your partner or not, or despite if they cheated, I don't give a fuck what it is, you're a piece of shit in my book. So when I talk about these things, I don't want to hear motherfuckers in the comments or these hoes talk about, you can't be talking about bitches and hoes, calling them bitches and hoes, and their mothers and that. Fuck that shit. Somebody's got to call that shit out. And I'll tell you what, the fact that nobody's calling this shit out that's why a lot of the shit, people, these bitches get away with that kind of shit. And the fact that you guys don't distinct, and I don't really see nobody distincting on the internet, where I have respect. I'm a gentleman to a lady. You think I'm gonna be talking like this in front of a lady, a respectable woman? You out of your goddamn mind. If I'm gonna be saying bitches and hoes and calling them, no. And this is what these bitches and hoes don't understand, that there's consequences to their behaviors and how people perceive them in real life. And these bitches sometimes don't understand that they behave in a certain way. And anyways, that's besides the point. Fuck, it's hot today. I'm about to go on this hike. Got the sunroof open, getting this little quick suntan. Look at me, I look good. Go get a pump on too. Anyway, so let's get I'm trying to make this shit quick, right? I'm new to making videos, so bear with me. I kind of stutter a little bit because I get nervous and I'm driving. So when it comes to a father and daughter, right, you have to understand one thing. At the core of it, it comes a hatred towards you, disgusted, whatever the fucking reason is, right? And besides that reason, there's another reason why. And that reason is jealousy. Why jealousy? You may wonder. Because a lot of the times these hoes didn't grow up with a father, right? And they can't stand the motherfucking fact that they can't have that. Think about it. In 2026, these hoes can have anything. For the past 20 years, or just call it 10 years, with the explosion of social media, these bitches have everything, anything they can dream of at their fingertips. When it comes to employment, DEI. When it comes to, oh my God, my car broke down, who can pick me up? Who can do this? It doesn't matter. I'm not complaining about it. It's the reality. I was always aware of this. it made me into a better father because, kind of sidetracked, because it kind of understood, dealing with a daughter, right? It kind of gave me a different perspective on women. Anyways, so what was I going with this? We were talking about oh yeah, they can have anything, but the one thing they cannot have that their daughters have is a father. Think about it. Their fathers, they don't know what it's like, at least in my situation, right? The mother of my kids, they don't, even though she knows her father, they don't know what it's like for her father to come home, give her a good night kiss, throw her, play with her, throw her in the air, fucking spend daddy time with her. These bitches don't know what that's like. So when they remove their daughters from that situation, it's out of pure jealousy. There's no, because they don't do that to the sons. Because, it's a boy. They have a different way of how they engage in parental alienation when it comes to a son. Back to the shit though, we'll get to that later. Maybe I'll make a video in the future on that. But when it comes to daughters, it's for the simple fact that that's the one thing they cannot have is a loving father. And it fucking drives them crazy. And they honestly believe that such man doesn't exist. What such man? Think about it. And I had this conversation with my mother, and she verified this. And she when I told my mother this, she looked at me in shock. She looked at me and what I'm about to say, right? She almost broke down crying, which kind of gave me the validation that holy shit, I am right. These bitches are crazy. And keep in mind, my mother comes from a single mother scenario, right? And my mother didn't understand it. My brother grew up in poverty, right? So she knows what's up with my situation. She doesn't understand the fact, like, how could she do it? How could this crazy ass bitch try to take away? She didn't grow up with a father. How could she take that one thing that her only daughter has, take that away from her? And I told her these exact same words. And because women, single mothers, they come with a lot of trauma, and when a lot of this trauma, they become overprotective of their daughters, right? But they're being overprotective of this phantom ghost that doesn't fucking exist. So what I told my mother was, they can't comprehend that a man exists out there that loves somebody from the opposite sex that doesn't want to fuck them. Let that shit sink in. A single mother, all they deal with, every single man they've dealt with in their entire life has been a transactional encounter where they know this, where every single man, they don't know what it's like to be loved by a man that doesn't want to fuck them, aka a father. So why would you expect them to feel any kind of sympathy or just any kind of like remorse towards their daughters, or just some sort of like, damn, I gotta some sort of sympathy for them when they don't know what that's like, and in their mind they can't have it. And with society giving them everything, the one thing they cannot have, they have to purposely sabotage it. I've seen this shit with grown ass women sabotaging the futures of their own daughters. I've seen it. I'm a good looking motherfucker, and I done seen it when I'm walking down the street with a grown ass woman walking with her 22-year-old daughter, and the bitch will start playing with her hair and she'll move the daughter off to the side so I can pay attention to the hoe. Think about it. It is pure fucking evil. They don't even know it's fucking pure evil. And this is why I don't have any sympathy. And this is why I say, don't feel sorry for these fucking hoes, because they don't feel sorry for their own children, their own flesh and blood. What makes you they're gonna feel sorry for whatever situation you have with them? Fuck that. The fuck, if I'm gonna fucking allow these hoes to get away with this shit, not on my book. And that's the core of the of why they sabotage the relationship with a father, because that's the one thing they cannot have: love from another man that doesn't want to fuck them. And that's it for today's video. Check it out. Ooh, I'm about to show you guys. It's like 80 degrees out here. Hey, shout out to Miguel Hidalgo. That's his statue right there. Y'all see all that gay shit too? That fucking gay flag? Anyways, stay tuned for more videos. I know I kind of cuss a lot. And just bear with me. Put the video on fast forward. Bear with me. I'm new to making these videos. But yeah, that's it for today. Drop a comment and I'm gone. Peace.